Welcome to another episode of Pugging with Shintar. Today we're going to do some Uprisings. And I'm really glad I decided to settle on alternating between Operations and Uprisings for this second season, because last week's episode was really tiring. Even though it was fun in the end, I recorded for something like 5 hours, which is exhausting, even if it's sort of enjoyable. But I'm hoping that in comparison, today's Uprising run will be really easy and fast and straightforward. So, it's not Uprising bonus day, so expect there to be a bit of a queue. I have filtered out Done and Dusted and Fractured, the two I did last time. And we'll see how long it takes us to get a group. Oh crap, I'm in the wrong queue. I meant to queue for story mode. That's what I want. I might do some veteran ones later on, but first I want to do them all in story mode. That was unexpected, but I still say no to 2 healers, so I'm just gonna do this hand in first before queuing again. Alright, let's try again. No instant pop, that's good, because it should mean that I don't get the exact same group again. Oh, come on, not double healer again. Why are there always so many healers in the queue? And of course this only happens when I'm on a healer myself. If I ever queue as DPS, you can bet there won't be any healers. Oh, that looks better. Magictoaster. The worst thing is my first thought isn't what a weird name, it's haven't I seen this guy before? But I couldn't remember now where. Inferno. Which one is that again? That's the one on Hoth. No. Old Mantel? I can't even tell from this loading screen. That shows you how many times I've done this.
A radicalized splinter group led by 2 powerful Sith Masters. We tracked Lord Addison and Lord Zanisk to a fortified volcano base on Ord Mantell.
Ah, Ord Mantell.
None of our agents have been able to breach the perimeter. Addison and Zanisk are ruthless even by Sith standards. We need to eliminate this threat before it spreads to other worlds.
So, what can I say about this one? I was so negative about Uprisings in the last episode about them. I want to try and think of some nicer things to say about them. This one...
We've sliced into the comms of Addison and Zanisk. Happy eavesdropping, Commander.
We have guests, Lord Addison.
I told you they would come. Let's give them a warm Sith welcome.
This one seems to be reusing the volcano base from Ord Mantell that you go to as a trooper or smuggler. Which, again, I thought was perfectly fine, considering you don't exactly spend a lot of time there. Though I'm not sure how 2 Sith Lords of all people would end up having a base on Ord Mantell. I want to say the environment looks cool, but it's the inside of a giant cave. I mean, there are a lot more interesting environments than that. Also, while I'm getting shot a lot, which brings me unfortunately again to one of the things I don't like very much about Uprisings, you have all these little ads spawning in from all directions. So it's on the DPS to actually run around and get them all. And in the meantime, they are all going to shoot the healer. Yay! I mean, you get these grenades and stuff for AoE, but they only work if you can actually get the mobs to group up nicely. Which is rarely the case. This Magictoaster is bravely sort of tanking as a sentinel. Can't even cleanse that bloody dot because it's probably a force ability. Wow, this is actually kind of painful. All these rocket attacks have a knockback, so I keep getting knocked down, which is extra annoying. Okay, now I have a rocket launcher and a grenade. But unfortunately, as I said, the mobs are so spread out, it's hard to Nobody else seems to be clicking on the crates either. I mean, I have all the possible buffs, but nobody else has picked any up. And you can tell this is a boss fight because there's a cultist station here. Well, there's supposed to be a boss fight. Oh, was that a boss fight? Did fighting all these mobs count as a boss fight? I can't remember. And wow, everyone looks super confused. This does not fill me with confidence. I think we have to continue this way. Somewhere in this uprising there is a neat little thing where you have to climb on the top of one of these structures. Or rather, last I checked you couldn't actually climb. It was more like you needed to do some weird wall jumping and or have a class with particular skills to help you up there. And there is a dude up there that you can click for an achievement, who's an alliance spy. Let's blow this up. There's a cultist station again. Is this supposed to be a boss fight, or did they just add more of these on random trash? Okay, let's throw them a grenade on these guys. There we go. They were nicely grouped up.
We have a task for you, Lord Rad.
Kill the intruders. Prove your strength.
Here this boss fight is, I remember, being interesting. Yep, there he comes. He does a mass strangle, I think, force choke. Just gonna see if I can get another grenade. What is going on here? Is anybody gonna attack things? Also lots of Eds that need to die. Gonna rocket launcher these guys. I'm not sure what is going on here. We're getting somewhere finally. Oh, I love that this acolyte uses Foes Barrier. I didn't even know they did that. Alright, at least the starting ads are down. Here are some more. I'm just waiting for his big choke. There it is. Okay, that doesn't actually hurt that badly. Maybe that's only on veteran mode. Ah, but he does it again. He does it a lot. That's what's annoying, because he does it a lot, not giving you much time to DPS in between or to heal up. I mean, the healing is not that much of an issue here now, but DPS is still gonna take a while, I guess. Yep, there we go again. I don't know if he does it like every 10% or every what's the time? 20 seconds or something? Seems quite often in any case. But he's nearly done. Okay, so far so good.
Lord Rad was weak.
Good hell be is hard to find.
Having so much fun in my...
Now we've seen our enemy's tactics.
If that's all they can offer, they won't pose much of a challenge.
I don't know. Sometimes I do wonder what exactly the design intent was between these things. I mean, yes, I remember hearing what I said in the first episode about these, that they were supposed to be more fast-paced, etc., but shorter is not automatically better. The way the trash comes in is just so annoying. Why not allow you to round them up better for AoE, for example? At least that's sort of entertaining. Now, I remember this does count as a boss encounter. It's just a big droid appears later, doesn't he? Isotope droid model. Haha! Here's another grenade. Just look at all those ads appearing. Here he is. I like how this mob actually made it all the way up here to attack me. Right, that's that. Can I scavenge this guy? Yes, I can. Now this bit is funny because you have to jump across here, but it doesn't always work.
We have nothing to fear, Zalisk. Their defeat is inevitable.
I've seen people fall down here. I think the spy is somewhere around here or on the other side. On the other side, I think. Right, here's the final encounter. These guys are decent fun. Like many duo bosses, you're supposed to kill them at roughly the same time. She actually uses that Barbie hair that's so popular for player characters.
Ha! Is that all you've got?
The only annoying thing about the fight are these tiny ads that keep spawning around the edge. Because they're... well, conveniently someone is going after them, but they are hardly worth the bother. But they're just annoying enough if you're the healer, because you will get them shooting at you from all sides. Is the party actually making an attempt to kill them at the same time? Oh, of course, at the beginning only one of them was out. Now they've swapped. Sort of like Joss and Valk in Blood Hunt. Only easier. Wow, lots of damage. How many healing things are on the platform anyway? Whoa! Maybe I should catch one of them. Yeah, I will run over one of them. Too much AoE damage.
Anger, hate, victory!
Here are some small ads again. Don't even remember destroyed in the middle. It's totally been too long since I did this one.
You will beg for mercy!
Is this both of them now? Or still? Are they still alternating? I think they're still alternating. Also circles. No, now they're both here. I guess I'll try to place these circles somewhere out of annoyance reach. Oh, someone ran over the healing thing when it wasn't needed. It didn't trust me to keep him alive. Okay, seems they're all on Zanisk now.
No! I cannot fall to you!
Oh. Well, good thing I didn't manage to throw this one off, I guess. Otherwise, Magictoaster may have accidentally leapt to her doom. I've seen it before. She's enraged now, sort of. Yep.
Death is your only escape.
I'm looking for another thing to use. Yes, there is one. Whoa, what happened to her? Didn't seem low there. Oh well.
Congratulations, Commander. You obliterated Addison and Zanisk, crushing their uprising beneath the heel of the Alliance. A handful of followers survived your assault, but they posed little threat. When you killed their masters, you broke their will to fight. This victory sends a powerful message to the rest of the galaxy. Any opposition will be dealt with swiftly, harshly.
Did I
and
get
without
any
mercy.
casino chips because it's Nashidar nightlife time again? And the chips don't go into your inventory now, they go into your currency tab. I think. There's nothing there, so I guess Uprisings don't give casino chips either. Just one more way in which they are not as exciting as Flashpoints. Okay, that was Inferno. Yay! Right, another one to take off the list. Before I queue again. When I exit area, it still gives me the option of choosing previous location or exit location, but I'm not actually sure where an Uprising's exit location is, because unlike Flashpoints, they tend to not have entrances in the world. Maybe I should try it next time just to find out.
I've collected a sample of his lies for your review.
Friends, the ambassador would have you know that you needn't live in fear. You needn't bow to men who are your inferiors. In the Empire,
Wow.
you can live
Four
a life of
commandos.
purpose and accomplishment,
I'll decline
where
again.
only those most fit to rule guide our society. A life of greatness.
Oh, again. No. Oh, this looks good. It's Magictoaster again. And we got Landing Party. The Uprising that was horribly bugged shortly after it came out, to the effect that you could make it all the way to the end, and then the last boss wouldn't spawn, and you just wasted, well, I suppose only 10 minutes or something, but still, it was quite
We're
annoying.
getting reports of a camp on Rakata Prime, made up of former Zakul military personnel. They're led by Battalion Commander Tazar. Tazar was instrumental in the original Star Fortress program. When it fell apart, so did her career. Eventually, she disappeared. Now she's resurfaced. We suspect she's building a new, more powerful Star Fortress on Rakata Prime. The project is still in the initial stages, so now is the perfect time to strike.
So yeah, this one takes place on Rakata Prime, which is recycled from the legacy of the Rakata Flashpoint. Again, why not? I guess it's a very nice looking environment. I think I don't mind this one too much if I remember correctly, since I'm clearly not doing these often enough to remember much about them. Okay, we're trying to skip some mobs here. Oh, apparently attacking this also pulled a thing behind us. I will just follow wherever they point us, I guess, since I don't know which way to go. To skip things, that is. Oh, and at least we here have people interested in picking up the goodies from the crates. That's also handy. What was the point of that? Oh, what's that achievement? Kill 1000 mobs in landing party. So I have done it a few times, I guess, even if I don't remember very much about it. I was gonna say there's another chest, but I guess I will let the DPS have it.
So you stumbled across
Is this
our
the
little
first boss in here?
operation.
Yes.
Too bad you won't live long enough to tell anyone about our plan.
He's a Horizon guard.
Feel the might of Zakul!
I do like how there is some variety among these baddies. So you have some Republic people, you have some Sith people, you have some Zakulans. Everyone hates the Outlander. Isn't that comforting? Well, why is there so much damage? Is it the debuff? I'm guessing so. Guessing that burn debuff came from standing in the blue stuff? Taking damage over time, yes. Need to make sure to cleanse that. Whoa! Multiple people debuffed at the same time. Unfortunately, the cleanse has a cooldown.
I will not surrender!
Eep! Now I got myself burnt. Yes, I can see this being very painful if people get burnt by this stuff repeatedly. Ah, but the boss is nearly dead. There we go. He dies and 5,000 ads appear, naturally. Survived is a cool and ambush. Yes, this also seems to be a theme that lots of mobs ambush you, in air quotes. I can't remember if this counts as a boss or not. That's another slightly confusing thing about these, that some of these random mob attacks count as boss encounters. Someone needs healing but is far away. Oh, that's our no, not the tank. The Shadow is the tank, this is DPS Vanguard. Okay, so AoEing things a bit and having them pull down from one AoE is kind of fun. It takes me back to when I was low level and, you know, things that die very easily on Old Mantel. Haha, you already have a grenade. Well, I'll pick it up then. Or I'll try anyway. There we go. More ambushes. Everything's an ambush. And wow, it smells of smoke. I think the neighbors are having a barbecue again. Which is sort of appropriate. Me being on a sunny, beachy planet. Barbecue smell. To go with it. Right, next we fight this
It cannot be!
monster here outside the arena. Primal Gargantuan. Pretty sure these have a proper name, but I forgot what it is. Now this fight is all about walking into the circle, which is a massive departure from most mechanics being walk out of the circle. This can actually confuse people, sadly. So yeah, when this circle appears, you want to walk into it because his roar does AoE damage. Though it's not too terrible, I guess, on story mode. Go again. Though I'm not sure what the logic behind this is. I mean, why is there a random shield protecting you from this guy's roar? It doesn't seem very immersive, if you get what I'm saying. Can I use this debuff? No. Okay. That's this one done. I think there's just one more, isn't there? Yes, here we are at the beach, where things tended to bug out. When this bug happened the first time I found out about it was because I had run through the entire Uprising. Wanting to finish it, and then we came to the last boss and nothing happened. And then I found out it was bugged, and it was annoying. Anyway, here you can pick up these turrets, and you plant them and they randomly shoot things. Which is kind of gimmicky. But hey, why not? Actually, I can't remember if you can still plant them once the boss appears. Better plant it now.
I know you, Outlander.
Ha! First come
I
lots of
wonder if the legends are
weenies
true.
again for you to
Can
AoE.
you survive against an entire Zakulan battalion?
Like, the turret didn't even have time to shoot anything. That's how quickly they died. Yeah, the turret's like pew pew and oh, everything's dead.
Reinforcements! Destroy the enemies of the Eternal Empire!
Say it again, AoEing mobs that are actually properly clustered up to be AoE'd is quite fun. Oh no, she destroys the turrets, yeah, okay. Yes, she does this force slam with you, which you cannot cleanse or interrupt, so basically the only way out of it is to actually hit your stun breaker. Save me! Save me, she says. We can't save you, you have to press your stun breaker. Also, this mechanic is pretty nasty. It causes you to explode. But, you know, I'm not the one taking damage, but if I was standing near anyone, they would take loads of damage. And I really shouldn't have saved this grenade for that long, because by now it doesn't do anything much, does it? A little bit of damage to the boss. Or is she force slamming now? The tank. I think having to use your stun breaker to escape a mechanic is very unintuitive. Because if you never PvP, you might not even have that ability on your bar. It has limited use in PvE. So I can't blame people for not realizing this is what they should do. Ah, this Magictoaster knew what to do.
Hold nothing back.
Now our Vanguard is exploding. Now it's on me again. Just as well, since I can stay in the range and we're not losing anything. If all the melee are clustered together, it can be annoying. Plus she also leaves these circles on the floor, which you have to... Whoa! Okay. I am not sure what happened there. I think Magictoaster became explosive. Fast MPW. Not sure what that means. Don't run into the circle, you'll just die again.
I serve the Eternal Empire.
Yeah.
I cannot
And that's that.
die.
Well done, Commander. I remember Tazar from Isaaculan Rebel.
Like how it pulls you away from this so you don't get crushed under the
It wasn't
dropship.
safe to leave her unchecked. Fortunately, you dealt with this threat quickly before she'd made much progress in her efforts to build
Epic
a new
healer?
star fortress.
Defending the
I'm not sure if
galaxy will always be a full-time
if
job,
she's
Commander.
being sarcastic
Thankfully,
or...
you're up to it.
I didn't feel I was being particularly epic there. Nor did I have to be. But TPS are often not really aware of what's going on in terms of damage. Right. Ah. Can only use your stuff. This person is actually asking if you can be saved from the pounding. But at least they have the sense to ask. Like, is there anything I can do? Now they'll know for next time, hopefully. So that also completed my weekly to do 5-star mode uprisings. Now I'm gonna see where exiting area to instance exit takes me. I don't actually know where the game would consider this instance's exit to be. So where is the exit location? I'm guessing it's not Ricardo Prime. Yeah, it's the fleet, how boring. Yeah, so exit location just puts you next to the terminal where you pick up the quests. Oh well. Right. That's another uprising off the list. And 6 more to go for next time, but next week we are first going to do another operation. Yay! Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's going to be next week, but next episode. Until then, have a good one.